Mega church preacher Joel Osteen was in the internet hot seat after he was caught driving a $325,000 Ferrari, while reminding everyone that he has received a $4.4 million PPP loan at the height of the coronavirus pandemic in spite of his massive wealth, while small businesses were closing down across the country. They were also reminded of this as people started posting pictures of his huge mansion and talking about how different Osteen's lifestyle is from that of the guy he says he respects and that we should all be worshipping too. Joel Osteen is the senior pastor of the Texas-based Lakewood Church operating out of the former Compaq Center, which seats 56,000 people. He is also a televangelist and author of various books, counting fans among Republicans like the late John McCain, former Texas Governor Rick Perry, and Democratic Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi. The preacher has been criticized many times over the years for living a lifestyle that could feed hundreds, if not thousands, of dying families while asking his followers to contribute more money to his megachurch. Osteen has gone on to call himself a follower of Jesus Christ, who repeated that it's virtually impossible for wealthy people to get into heaven because they will always love their fortune more than they love God. Osteen has a net worth of $100 million and he lives in a 17,000 square foot mansion valued at $10.5 million. And he says he takes no income from his church, but it brings in around $43 million each year in follower donations. He has come under fire once again in 2017 after the Lake Church stayed closed after the devastations of Hurricane Harvey, only opening its door as a shelter for those displaced by flooding after facing huge criticism. He preaches what is remembered as the prosperity gospel, which claims that God wants everyone to have mansions and mega yachts, even though this is quite impossible on a planet with limited resources, meaning every unfair square foot of Osteen's mansion is taking food from the mouths of hungry kids. This is not often what biblical scholars consider to be what Jesus had in mind when he told people to give away their wealth and possessions if they wished to follow him. At $4.4 million, Osteen's church accepted the third biggest PPP loan in Houston over the summer of 2020, allowing many people to wonder what all that money could be for considering the fact that Lakewood services are routinely televised anyway, especially if it's true that Osteen doesn't collect pay. These questions and plenty more, including why his church doesn't have to pay taxes, have resurfaced after he was spotted living the high life while many people still struggle to recover from an ongoing and resurging pandemic. Before moving ahead, if you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now, let's continue. Social shaming has led to Texas megachurch owner Joel Osteen repaying $4.4 million in COVID-19 disaster loans. The Ferrari-driving pastor received criticism for approving the loans while displaying his wealth. Osteen and his tax-exempt Lakewood Church became viral fill-ins last year when they earned one of the pandemic's biggest taxpayer-funded loans. The megachurch received almost $4.4 million through the Paycheck Protection Program to cover payroll and other expenses as it shut down in-person services for 7 months. After the Houston Chronicle reported the loan, Osteen's name trended nationally on Twitter as a lot of people criticized him. His Lakewood Church in Houston is a 600,000 square foot former sports stadium with a 17,000 person seating power. The church has said the organization lost revenue as a result of those seats being empty. Lakewood spokesperson Donald Iloff defended the decisions to get support from the program at the time. In a statement, Donald said, believing the shutdown would only last a few weeks, Donald did not initially apply for PPP assistance during the first half of the program. However, as the shutdown persisted months after months, given the economic uncertainty, Lakewood finally applied for the PPP loan and has been able to provide full salaries and benefits, including health insurance coverage for all of its employees and their families. Many people on social media took issues with Osteen not helping pay his own employees. The pastor has grown a fortune of $100 million. He forgoes the $200,000 salary he allowed to get as Lakewood's pastor. Osteen makes his revenue for speaking engagements and his best-selling books. His amazing ventures have netted him $55 million per year. But massive displays of wealth from the pastor have drawn contempt from the public. The prosperity gospel televangelist owns a $10.5 million mansion in the rich Houston suburbs, also known as River Oaks. But the 17,000 square foot residence is not his only property. The pastor and his wife also owns a second $2.9 million mansion in Tanglewood, Houston. Osteen regularly drives a Ferrari 458 Italia and owns a private jet. Aero Corner reports he bought an $86 million Airbus A319. The massive A319 is usually used for commercial flights and is one of the most costly jets money can buy. What's your take on this topic? Tell us in the comment section. With that being said, it's time to end our today's video. Press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stuff. Peace out.